guys, it's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be doing the match analysis from the match yesterday between Barcelona and Cadiz, where Barcelona dropped points against 15th place relegation candidate at the Camp Nou 1-1. Absolutely shocking result on the night. We're going to take a look at some key stats from the match, analyze some players' individual performances, of course, analyze the team's performance, and of course, react to Ronald Koeman's post-match press conference and the match reaction of two other players. Before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button. Let's try to get to 200 likes on this video. It'd be very much appreciated. And of course, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. Let's start off by giving you guys a reminder of the starting lineup on the night, and Ronald Koeman selected the exact same team that lost 4-1 to PSG in the UCL midweek. It was Ter Stegen in goal, Dest, Piqué, Lenglet, Jordi Alba, Frankie de Jong, Busquets, Pedri, Messi, Griezmann, and Ousmane Dembele. In the match, Ronald Koeman used all 5 of his substitutions. He brought on Pjanic for Busquets, brought on Braithwaite for Griezmann, brought on Trincao for Dembele, Ricky Puig for Pedri, and Oscar Mingueza for Dest. Let's take a look at the full-time stats. Barcelona absolutely dominating possession with 81% possession to 19% possession. 20 shots on the night, 4 of them only on target, which is an absolute shambles. How we having 20 shots in the game and only 4 on target? 11 of them off target and 5 of them were blocked. Also in the match, Barcelona had 8 corner kicks. They didn't do anything with those corner kicks. They had so many counterattacks. The keeper made 3 saves on the night. Of course, Barcelona dominated the passing and dribbling aspect of the game. And if you look at the passing stat, Barcelona attempted on the night 883 passes. Ole mole. And they completed 809, which is very, very good. But they attempted 800, and you look at Cadiz, they only attempted 200 on the night. So Barcelona attempted over 650 more passes than Cadiz, which is just ridiculous on the night. But again, Barcelona lose possession in this match more than their opponent. Barcelona in this match lost the possession 131 times compared to Cadiz's 124 times. On your screen right now, you can see the SofaScore full-time player ratings. They gave Ter Stegen on the night a 6.4, which again, I don't agree why they give goalkeepers such low ratings. They gave Jordi Alba, Clement Lenglet, and Gerard Piqué all the same rating of 6.8. Now, I do agree that they all pretty much put in the same performance, apart from Clement Lenglet, of course, who conceded the penalty. But how they getting a 6.8, I think that's way too high for all of them. So Junior Dest with a 7.0 with the best out of the defense, which I completely agree with. In the midfield, Pedri gets a 7.3, Busquets with a 7.5, only playing, 60 minutes on the night. Frankie de Jong 6.7, Dembele 7.6, Lionel Messi 7.9, and Antoine Griezmann 6.5. Let's get in now and take a look at some of the stats from this match. Firstly, Sergio Busquets is now the 4th Barcelona player to reach 400 La Liga appearances after Messi, Xavi, and Iniesta. Congrats to Sergio Busquets, absolute legend. Lionel Messi now has become the FC Barcelona player with the most La Liga appearances with 506, surpassing Xavi last night, who had 505. Also now, Lionel Messi has now scored in 6 La Liga games in a row with a combined total of 9 goals for the first time since February 2019. What Messi has done in La Liga is absolutely ridiculous. You can see his stats on the screen: 506 games in La Liga, 460 goals, and 188 assists. And he averages 1.28 goals involvement across his La Liga career, which is just absolutely ridiculous numbers. What a goat. Also now, after this match, 15th place Cadiz have taken 5 points out of a possible 6 off Barcelona during this La Liga season, which is absolutely ridiculous. You can see the stats combined for those 2 games. Of course, Barcelona dominating the possession, the shots, and everything. But most importantly, points won. Barcelona only got 1 point and Cadiz got 4. No player now has given more penalties for Barcelona this season across all competition than Clement Lenglet, giving away 3 penalties: the Clasico 3-1, the Juventus game where we lost 3-0 at home at the UCL, and against Cadiz. Barcelona now have 47 points after 23 matches in La Liga this season. This is the club's worst tally since the 06-07 season, when they had 46 points after 23 games. So of course, Barcelona's defensive problems after this match continue as they failed to keep a clean sheet for the 8th consecutive match in a row now. The last time Barcelona kept a clean sheet was against Elche on the 24th of January. So we're coming up nearly a month without keeping a clean sheet. And finally now, Lionel Messi, after scoring against Cadiz yesterday, has now scored against every single La Liga opponent he has faced in the league. Ridiculous from him. I don't think any other player has done that. He scored against every single opponent that he had faced in La Liga. He scored against. That's just absolutely ridiculous. Let's get in now to Ronald Koeman's post-match press conference reaction and the match reaction of 2 other players. The 2 other players were Gerard Piqué and Jordi Alba. Let's get in and see what they all had to say. Let's start off with Gerard Piqué. Of course, in this match, Gerard Piqué played his first full 90 minutes since returning back from injury. And of course, on the night, he didn't really put in a bad performance. It was the other center-back partner that pretty much cost us the match. Let's get in and see what he had to say. He starts off by saying that the result was painful. It was our chance to reduce the points with Atletico Madrid after they lost yesterday. It was important to get the 3 points in order to stay competitive. Any loss of points means that you reduce your chance of winning the league title. We played well and created many chances, but we couldn't win the game, and of course we couldn't score. Things are tough in the league, but we have to keep trying. Then Gerard Piqué made a statement that quite shocked me, and I couldn't really believe it. He said that in all 3 competitions, there have been complications. We have taken 2 heartbreaking hits this week. And he's actually right. In the past week, Barcelona played 4 games. We lost in the Copa 2-0. That pretty much, knocked us out of the Copa del Rey. We lost to PSG 4-1. We're basically out of the UCL now. And now we've dropped points in the pivotal La Liga title, which pretty much, ends our title hopes. So we've just, the whole season has been gone this past week. Then he's asked about the fact that he played a full 90 minutes today, saying how does he feel? He said, I'm happy that I made a quick return to the team. I hope to continue helping the team until the end of the season. We have an important game against Elche on Wednesday. We have to stay focused on ourselves and try to win that match. And finally, he was asked about playing in an empty stadium, saying, look, is it now getting to a point where it's, getting, very, very hard to play in an empty stadium? He said that when you play in your stadium in the absence of the crowd, it is very, very difficult. We miss our fans a lot. Their support is important to us. Next up, of course, is Jordi Alba. Of course, Jordi Alba on the night didn't really, have a bad performance or a good performance. It was pretty much bang average on the night. And of course, didn't really cost us a goal or anything. He was just pretty quiet, just like the rest of the defense. Let's get and see what he had to say. Started by saying that we feel bad. We were in control of this match completely. It is unfortunate to lose 2 points. We take responsibilities. It is the players' faults. Then Jordi Alba was asked, is the league race done for Barcelona? He said, no, a lot remains, but we shouldn't be losing points in this matter. These games can't be allowed again. There are no excuses. He continues on by saying that we knew the opponents today and how they would play. We knew they would just sit back and soak us all up until they can hit us on the counterattack. Today was a parallel opportunity to approach this lead. Then Jordi Alba, similar to Busquets, he said that we, Barcelona, have to get up again. We have a chance still in all 3 competitions. Let's get in now to Ronald Koeman's post-match press conference reaction. Of course, he is the manager. He says that the team and the tactics and his opinion matters the most. Let's get in and see what he had to say. He starts off by saying that we are disappointed after this result because games like this, we just have to win. We had a great chance to win and we didn't. The problem is that if you don't end the match early, there may be 1 or 2 chances for your opponent to score. And that ended up being the case. We were lacking today in the attack. It was very ineffective. There is a possibility to do something and achieve a title. Of course, every single team will not win all their games at the end of the season. We just have to capitalize on their mistakes now. I didn't want this scenario to happen. We wanted to win today very, very badly. No other result. We created many opportunities, but we couldn't take advantage of them. The issue is not the fact that they defended with 11 players behind the ball. The problem is that we did not score our second goal in order to seal the game off. Koeman was then asked what happened tonight. How come the team didn't get the result after having so many chances? He said, again, when you go 1-0 into the 85th minute, you always give your opponents the chance to score a goal and come back. Then Koeman was asked about Lenglet conceded the penalty, saying that, look, do you want to put some blame on the players? He said, no, I don't want to blame one person. I think we dominated the match and we faced a very, very defensive team. We had opportunities and we did not take advantage of them. Koeman was then asked about the penalty, saying, look, do you think it was a penalty? He said that on first looks, I didn't think it was a penalty, and I'll go back now and I'll see it again. Koeman was then asked about the disappointment of the team, saying, look, you could have won at least 3 points now behind Atletico Madrid, and now you're a bit farther behind now. What are your thoughts? He said that we had a great chance to close the gap today. We have to fight and keep fighting and play to win these type of matches. Of course, in front of Cadiz this season, we have lost 5 points, and that is completely unacceptable. Koeman now says a big quote that quite shocked every single Barcelona fan. He said that I'm more disappointed in this match than we were in the Paris match because we were on the right track in La Liga. Wait, hold the phone. He is more disappointed today than he was in the Champions League, the biggest club competition where you got absolutely raped. You're more disappointed when we drew at home in the league. That's just... what kind of mentality is that? Koeman continues on by saying that we started really well in the match and played overall a good game, but unfortunately losing 2 points today is what's important. Koeman was then asked, is the league title out of reach? He said, I don't think it's more complicated than before. The difference is the same. No team is unbeatable and there's still a big chance as we still have to face Atletico Madrid and everyone else has very difficult games to come. Koeman's final thoughts in the press conference, he said that we have another match coming in the coming days. We have to analyze today's match, why we didn't score a goal after the first goal, why did we concede a penalty, and we will analyze and prepare for the next match in La Liga. We have to keep working. The results of the league showed us every difficult and different matches. And that concluded Ronald Koeman's post-match press conference. Let's get in now and analyze some of the players' individual performances on the night. I have chosen 5 players to analyze. Those 5 players are Sergio Busquets, Pedri, Ousmane Dembele, Serginho Dest, and Lionel Messi. Let's start off with Serginho Dest. Of course, Serginho Dest got a 7.0 silver score rating on the night, and as you can see from his heat map, predominantly playing, of course, in that right back position. In the match, he played 80 minutes, 1 clearance, 1 block shot, attempted 7 ground duels and completed 2, attempted 1 aerial duel and completed it, 98 touches, 89% pass accuracy, 4 key passes for a right back, which is absolutely ridiculous. He attempted 4 dribbles on the night, which is quite a lot for a right back, and he completed 1. For me, I think Serginho Dest put in a very good performance on the night. He answered all the critiques after the PSG game and when Ronald Koeman criticized him in his press conference reaction for this match. All he has to do now is continue this form. Next up is Pedri. He got a 7.3 silver score rating, and as you can see from his heat map, predominantly more playing in that left wing kind of role. He wasn't really in the midfield that much. He was more as an advanced midfielder in that cam sort of left wing role. In the match, he played 74 minutes, had 78 touches, 92% pass accuracy, 1 key pass, attempted 3 dribbles and completed 2. Of course, won the penalty that Lionel Messi scored, attempted 6 ground duels and won 4, was fouled once and had 1 tackle. Overall, solid performance from Pedri on the night. Of course, he had a very poor performance against PSG, one of his worst I've ever seen him in. He came back in this game and had a very solid match. Next up is Sergio Busquets. He got a 7.5 silver score rating, and as you can see from his heat map, of course, playing that CDM role without a shadow of a doubt. In the match, played 65 minutes, 117 touches, 92% pass accuracy, 4 key passes, attempted 5 long balls and completed all 5 of them. Attempted 5 ground duels and 1-1. He attempted 5 aerial duels and 1-2. He committed 2 fouls and he was fouled himself once, and he had 4 interceptions. This is without a shadow of a doubt another vintage Sergio Busquets performance. Like we said before a bunch of times on this channel, these are the type of games that Sergio Busquets should be playing. At home against weaker teams, or maybe away games against weaker teams. This is Busquets' level now. He puts in another absolutely fantastic performance, but we all know in the big games he cannot compete anymore. So hopefully now Koeman realizes that look, in the big games maybe we should play Pjanic or De Jong, but in the little matches Sergio Busquets can play without a shadow of a doubt. Next up is Ousmane Dembele, got a 7.6 silver score rating, and as you can see from his heat map, of course played a lot on the right wing, but played a little bit on the left wing as well. In the match he played 80 minutes, had 1 shot on target, 3 shots off target, 2 shots blocked. That's a total of 5 shots that where Dembele couldn't get it on target. And did 8 dribbles on the night and completed 5, which is absolutely ridiculous. 109 touches, 93% pass accuracy, which is very, very good for Dembele. 2 key passes, attempted 2 long balls and completed both. And in this match, he only lost the ball 15 times, which is very, very good for Dembele's level. He also committed 1 foul and he was fouled once and had 1 tackle. Dembele's performance on the night was absolutely fantastic, except for the fact that he didn't get a goal and couldn't finish his dinner. He had a total of 5 shots that were completely missed, didn't even get them on target. There were 2 blocked and 3 that were just completely off target. He needs to work on his finishing, Dembele. If he can just get that aspect of his game right, he's going to be a brilliant player. Again, got everything else right. Didn't lose the ball that much. His passing actually was very, very good. Completed a lot of key passes and long balls and dribbles. It was just his finishing on the night that just needed just something. He can just get that part of his game right, he's going to be brilliant. And finally now, Lionel Messi, who got a 7.9 silver score rating, and as you can see from his heat map, false 9, final third, left wing, right wing, just everywhere in the opponent's box is pretty much where Lionel Messi was in this match. In this match, he got 1 goal, 3 shots on target, 4 shots off target, 1 shot blocked, attempted 4 dribbles and completed 3, missed 1 big chance, 114 touches, 86% pass accuracy, 2 key passes, and lost possession in this match 24 times. Another great performance again from Lionel Messi. The sky is blue, grass is green, everything else is back in order, and there's nothing, anything else that's really surprising from this. Again, the only thing I can really criticize him today was losing the ball a lot, but again, he does take a lot of risk. But again, it was the Messi story from the beginning of the season where he just couldn't finish his chances on the night. So that was my match analysis for Barcelona versus Cadiz. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down below on everything we discussed. And of course, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Overall, final thoughts on this match, of course, it's very, very disappointing to drop points, especially against 15th place Cadiz. Again, the story of the game was that we could not finish our chances. We, scored 2 offside goals, had so many chances on the game, and we just couldn't finish it in the end. Like Koeman said, Cadiz got 1 chance, 1 opportunity, and they finished it. And of course, it was another defensive mistake from Barcelona for like the trillionth time this season. But definitely more the blame has to go to the players tonight than Ronald Koeman. But now we have big, big games coming up. Our season could be decided in the next few weeks, and Barcelona really need to kick on. If we have to kick on at any point in the season, it's going to be now. Let's hope that the team can do it. I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and Forza Barca.